brother,
Well. Long time no speak.
yeah.
It's been a while since I actually made a full-on YouTube video, but since I'm going into med school now, I thought now's about time to make a whole entire recap, you know, based on this whole entire A-level journey I've been on. Okay, so to start, I started sixth form a bit late. That's because I had to email my way into sixth form because I didn't have a sixth form to go to. I was jobless. Watch my previous video talking about GCSE tips and things to get into sixth form. That's my video down below, probably up there, I don't know, but watch it on my channel. But I had to email my way into sixth form, and then alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah, I got into LAE, which is a very good sixth form, as you probably know. So with that, I got into LAE, and originally I wanted to do finance because I thought, yeah, I want to make that easy money. And then I learned about how interest is haram in Islam, as it's under the category of riba. So with that, I kind of had to change my whole entire plans from finance into something else. And for me personally, I don't really have any passion in this world, in this dunya. I don't really have things I want to do, things I really want to do. Like, I'm not a fan of cars. I don't really watch football, don't really watch sports, you know, not really spectate. There's nothing I really want to do, you know, that makes my heart jiggle with joy.
What do you mean by that?
When I started LE, I started late, got put in all of my classes. So I was doing econ, physics, math, and further math. And with that, my first ever lesson of physics, I was like, why am I learning about vectors, bro? Isn't this maths? So then I decided to drop it after my first lesson. And then when I did my first lesson of econ, I was like, bro, this is too easy. This is basically just GCSE econ. So then I decided to tell my teacher, sir, is this like GCSE econ? He's like, yeah, but it's just a bit more context. I'm like, bro, I'm dropping the subject. So then after my first day of physics and econ, I decided to switch it to biochem, math, and further math, the dream medicine combo. So then I was like, you know what, might as well do medicine, you know, nothing else really going for me. I'll just do medicine for the vibes. So then after that, I did my UCAT in the summer of year 12. And then alhamdulillah, I got a decent score, got 2720 band 2. You know, so that's an average score, not the greatest, but it's still good, alhamdulillah. So then I decided to go up to my medicine teacher, and he was like, so where do you want to apply to? So a normal and strategic person would be like, you know, I'll apply to 2 London schools, 2 non-London schools, and then have biomed as my 5th choice. But me, yeah, I did not say that, bro. Guess what I said? I'm applying all London, baby. All London, yes. I decided to apply all London. So for my 4 medicine options, I chose UCL, Imperial, Queen Mary's, and St. George's. And for my 5th choice, guess what I decided to choose? I decided to choose agriculture with a placement year at the University of York. Yes, I know. I want to be a farmer, bro. I'll be on my farming arc, have my own entire character arc. But see, that was just a joke. But still, I decided to choose agriculture for my 5th choice. But then my head teacher decided, yeah, we're not going to allow you to do that, bro. You're making a mockery of everyone. So they forced me to do KCO Biomed. So then with that, I got all of my choices. I then attended interviews for St. George's and Queen Mary's, and then alhamdulillah I passed all of them. I could have gone into UCL and Imperial, but my UCAT was a bit too low because they demanded 3k for a UCAT. Lost their whole mind. So then after that, I got my choices. My firm choice was Queen Mary's. That was all purely for ELM, East London Masjid. That's the only reason why I wanted to go to Queen Mary's. And then my insurance was St. George's. With that, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, your offers are probably different, right? No, they're the same. So for Queen Mary's, it was A-star AA. For St. George's, it was A-star AA. So it was either I get into medicine or not. I don't know, with that, it was a risky decision, but you probably already know me right now. I take risks all the time. So then I just relied it all upon Allah. But the thing is, was that I was a bit too lazy. I did not lock in at any point for year 12 or year 13. And let's now fast forward to April of 2025 when I decided to start actually revising and learning content and actually paying attention in class. A bit too late for that, oh no.
You stupid!
So then I decided to start locking in. And then that's when I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw Tazim and all of the Study Live group and how they were going to study live revising most of the time during A-level exam season. And I then decided to hop on that. And that's when I actually started, you know, properly revising. So alhamdulillah for that. And then come time to A-level results day, I got my results. They weren't what I expected, but I mean, it is to be expected based on the amount of work and effort I put in, so I'm not really fussed about it. But then what happened was that I got into St. George's, but not Queen Mary's, even though they were the same grade offer. And the only reason for that was Allah. Alhamdulillah, I got in, and it was a sign and a message to me that there's something I'm meant to do, and I can't afford to falter and fail now, based on my own weaknesses. So now, having been enrolled into St. George's for medicine and becoming a full-time medical student in the next 5 days, I need to have this mission and mindset in my mind that I can't afford to waste these blessings that I've been blessed with by Allah, and that I need to work as hard as I can to be able to make a change and a real difference. So yeah, that was my journey from year 12 to year 13 and to becoming a medical student. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, follow more for this new fresh start, this new journey I'm about to start in 5 days. So yeah, if you have any questions, anything you'd like to ask, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I hope you have a good night, a good day, and make sure you kiss your mom on the cheek, hug your dad. But anyways, in a bit till then, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.